Merhaba arkadaşlar, Türkiye'nin en baş kanalına hoş geldiniz. Bugün sizlerle birlikte Alice Wake 2 oyunu çekeceğiz. Kardeşim Epic Store'dan indirmiş. Bakalım nasıl bir oyunmuş diye merak ettim ve ben oynamaya karar verdim. Hep birlikte izleyeceğiz, göreceğiz ve öğreneceğiz nasıl bir oyun olduğunu. Kanalımıza abone olup beğenmeyi unutmayınız. Sizleri seviyorum. İyi seyirler.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Evet arkadaşlar, bir karakterle başladık şu anda. Hasta ve yalnız karaktere benziyor. Ne oluyor lan? Duyabiliyor musun? Vay canına. Bunun nesi var? Ed. Sanırım karakterin adı Ed. Mecbur yürüyeceğiz. Ne oluyor lan? Şu an kasıyor mu?
Kasmıyor şu an.
Hızlı koşturuyor galiba bana şu an. Oğlum bu kim lan amına koyayım? Tövbe tövbe. Garip garip hikayeler görmeye başladık. Sürekli kulağımda ses duyuyor adam. Ne oluyor lan? Mezarlığa mı geldi? Oğlum samuraylar ne yapıyor burada? Asiktir. Karikat girelim, kırdatın. Oğlum bize ne yapıyorlar lan? Biz ağaç trafiğindeyiz, bizleri izleriz. Olan bizim adam oldu. Bir anda tarikatçılar, bir anda tapınakçılar. Alın. 2. Evet arkadaşlar, oyun daha yeni başlıyor. Bunun da bilgisini vereyim sizlere.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Annesi cinayet işlerini çözüyor galiba.
Mom, Dad
Oğluyla
and I
konuşuyor
just
şu
watched the
anda.
latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is
Arkadaşlar,
what happens when you go on work trips,
oyun
Mom.
grafikleri olsun, her şey çok güzel bence.
And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Ne oluyor lan?
It can't be a
Tam
coincidence.
kısmı
that another
vardığımızda başka bir
body
cesedin
turns up
ortaya
just as
çıkması
we ride
tesadüf
in town.
olamaz.
Feels like the killer's leaving us a
Katilin
message.
bir mesaj bırakıyor gibi diyor.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
Anderson.
Take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay.
FBI.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear.
Şerif.
I'll check out that map.
Şerif şu an yok arkadaşlar piyasada. Sağa sola ağaç dibine işime gitti ya o.
Görüntü
Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
iyi değil mi şu an?
İyi. Evet arkadaşlar, şimdi geldik haritaya bakıyoruz. Haritadaki kemik bacaklı yol, genel mağaza önümüzdeymiş, otopark, cadı kulübesi, cadı kepçesi, karga ayağı tepeleri. Gideceğiz bakalım
I
şimdi.
think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
Evet.
You're half right. Anderson.
Saga
Burada etkili benim,
I'll be leading
Anderson.
this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that
Al. Sıçtı şu anda yani.
full agents right here, Thornton.
Tamam.
My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the
şöyle bir
crime scene?
olay hakkında bize bilgi ver. Kalpten bahset.
Getting to that, Thornton.
Yalaka ya bu adam.
We reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person.
Kurbanın
when they
içinde
should
olması
be
gereken dışında bazı organlar olduğunu düşünüyoruz.
inside.
Suçu tanık olan var mı?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, couple out of towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around.
Geceler
the
ormanda
woods.
gezeceğini yaptıklarını merak ediyorum. Şehir halkından bahsedin. Oldukça şüpheli.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town.
Ama
a while
endişelenmeyin.
ago.
Şerif Breaker onları bir kısa sürede yakalayacak diyor.
I want to see the body.
Cesedi
How do we get
göreceğiz.
Oh, sure, that's real simple.
Aç
through
yolu
the
aç.
hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store.
Eski bakkalın
You can't
etrafından
miss.
kaçıramazsınız.
Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off.
Tamam kaç şuradan
The
kaç.
store, the campground, all of it.
Tamam kaçıl ya.
Tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Olay
Before we
yerine
get to the
gidin.
crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm
İpuçlarını net bir şekilde gördüğümden emin olun diyor. Arkadaşlar dava tablomuz var şu şekilde. Kendi zihninde tasarladığı hafıza
My
sarayı.
version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
Anderson'ın kendi
Building
tekniği
the Mind
arkadaşlar
Palace
bu.
again for each case.
Her sağ hafifsiniz
Using
kafanı
each
buradan olarak
field
kullanarak
office as a model in my
hafızalarını
head.
tekrar inşa ediyor. Şöyle gördüğünüz gibi dava panosu bu.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Önceki cinayetler hakkında bilgiler
Worth
oluyor.
taking another look.
Şöyle yakınlaştırıyoruz arkadaşlar. Bakabiliyoruz. Hangi kurbanın hangi yılda öldüğünü. Kurbanın 2010 yılında kayıp olduğu bildirilmiş. 2012 yılında da sığ bir mezarda gömülmüş olarak bulunmuş. Ted Lane, dişçi, bıçak yaralı ve şişkinlik morarma. Şöyle. Katil profili, vücuda ölüm sonrası dövme yapılması. Bu tarz cinayetlerin dosyaları, hepsi parçaları burada. Bir tane öğretmen, bir tane de mağaza sahibi. Az önce biz bu oyunu ilk başladığımızda sanırım mağaza sahibiyle oynamıştık. Neyse devam edelim bakalım.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started.
Daha yeni
Let's head
başlıyoruz.
down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than
Teşekkür
I am.
ederim diyor.
You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
Arkadaşlar oynadığımız sanırım dedektif şu an en iyi dedektiflerden biri.
Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
O kadar yaşlı değilim. Atla aşağıya lan. Artık koşsam mı diyorum ya. Bu adam niye bu kadar Hantal.
Nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn.
Bu yolu hatırlıyor
Should have
gibiyim
brought an
yani.
umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next
Aynen.
coffee's on
Şu
me.
solda galiba.
No, still not getting it. Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
Yani mağaza kazan gölü.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved.
Evet.
Now the body's
Nerede
behind the
suçlu?
store. Come on, I'll show you.
Hadi gidelim. Göster.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the...
Evet arkadaşlar, şimdi devam ediyoruz. Ufak bir ara vermiştik. Şerif yardımcısı bizi götürüyor şu anda galiba. İstediğimiz yere. Heh.
Now, this is the
Suç
scene
mahallini
of the
araştır.
crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing.
Bu ne oğlum? Adamın
Procedures and
çükü mükü burada.
stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp.
Hmm.
You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Cesedi inceleyin diyor. Şuradan.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Ritualistik. Evet, dava tablosuna koyduk bunu arkadaşlar.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Ee,
Coincidence?
Tesadüf mü? Değil. Devam edelim. Soruşturma ilerletmek için cesetten ipucu toparlayabilirsiniz.
The killer
Topla.
left the heart right next to the body.
Kurbanın kalbi.
Bruising on the
Kolları
wrist from the cargo
bağlanmış.
straps holding him down. Inside stab
Ve
wound.
göğsü.
Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Ha, sıraya gidecek. Hadi oğlum. 2. Ha,
Heart removed from chest.
kalp
Strapped by the
göğüsten
wrist.
çıkarılmış, bilekler bağlanmış.
Definitely matches the
Önceki
previous
yeterli
murder.
kesinlikle eşleşiyor.
But this time the heart and the straps were left behind.
Ama bu sefer kalp ve kayışlar geride bırakılmış.
This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Toplam 4 cinayet yapar diyor.
Who is
Arkadaşlar
our
buradan
victim?
devam edeceğiz. Kurbanımız
Who
kim?
killed him?
Onu kim öldürdü?
Need to find more clues.
Daha fazla ipucu bulmamız gerekiyor. Ulan bu nasıl bir şey ya bunu? Kurban kimmiş? Söyle bakayım bana.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was
Ne
FBI.
diyeyim?
He came to town
FBI'dan
about
da.
13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since.
13 senedir burada.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Oo. Ne yapacağız şimdi?
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Evet. Kurban burada ölmüş.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the
Telefonu
tripod over.
devirmiş.
Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Nope.
Tamam.
Footprints indicating multiple killers.
37 birden fazla katil olduğunu gösteriyordu. Oldukça iyi bir parti.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
Oğlum bu adam da bu işin içinde mi lan yoksa?
After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map.
Bu adam yalancı söyleyeyim.
Here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Evet. Şimdi ne yapıyoruz?
I had to review the clues. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready.
Ekipmanlar hazırdı.
They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been
Neden bir
missing for
FBI?
13 years.
Neden bir FBI ajanı geldi değil mi?
Why here? Why now?
Kurban nereden geldi?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Ritüel cinayet.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not
Bir
a lake.
olmayan karanlık.
He was there too.
O da oradaydı.
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Böyle gidiyoruz abi o zaman. Çok mantıklı.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Böyle bir şekilde Nightmare'a bağlı.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
Hadi gel gidelim.
Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Sanırım biz bu adama hiç güvenmiyoruz şu anda.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to
Hazır
hear what
olduğunu
you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Oha lan ağaca
Gives
bak.
me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Korkuyor korkuyor.
Tracks. Barefoot.
Yalan ayak.
Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Evet. Kağıt parçası var. Alsana lan.
A page full of text on one side.
Bir tarafı metin dolu, sayfa çıktı değil.
Written with a typewriter.
Daktilo yazılmış. Eski usul. Oo, alan
Lines
değil.
scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
Bizim
The
için.
text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Oo, vay be. İçinden geçeceğiz o katillerin, merak etme sen.
We found a page in the woods.
Ormanın bir sayfa bulduk. Olaylar hakkında bir hikaye.
What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In
Kazmamız.
his chest.
Gözüne.
I must find out what.
Ulan bunu niye Türkçe'ye çevirmediniz? Şuraya ben şunları da atayım.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Bakalım.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body.
Cesetin içine bir şey koyulmuş diyor.
Body to the town morgue.
It's okay.
Dur bakayım. Bu adam nereye gitti?
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano.
Good.
I mean,
Ne oldu?
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy,
Kasabaya geri
I
götürelim
want the
diyor.
body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker
Of,
called.
kendim
Says he's
yaparım
got
diyor.
the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Kısa yoldan gidelim bakalım. İnşallah bizi pusuya düşürmüyordur.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task,
Kadın
but
psikopat galiba
hopefully
ya.
the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Anahtarla şunu açalım bir daha. Kapat.
Here we are.
İşte geldik.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Kasabada buluşalım diyor şerif.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Bizim dedektif birazcık psikopat arkadaşlar. Direkt her şeyi bulacak yani. Hiç korkusu yok kadın.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Lan nasıl bir şehir bu?
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Nerede şerif? Yürü bakayım. Rus'un... Ha, harita varmış şimdi burada. Neredeyim? Ha, şurada. Sola gideceğiz. O zengin acet nektar kalıyoruz. İşine bak lan. Sanırım kasaba festivali hazırlanıyor şu an. Şerif burada.
Let me guess. The FBI.
Evet,
Welcome to
FBI.
Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Bu şekilde iyidir.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
Şahitleri söyle bakayım.
Sound like
FBI geldi.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Siz konuşun bakalım.
Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Culver Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
Ormana koşanlar bunlar
So are
galiba.
we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last
Söyle bakayım gölde ne iş yapıyorsun lan?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the
Alan
lake,
Wake
getting some
hakkında
details. Perfectly legal.
araştırmaya gelmiş. Bana ne gördüğünüzü
So
söyleyin.
what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult.
Satanist tarikat gibi diyor.
And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "The tree, the cult of the tree."
Ağaç tarikatı, ağaç tarikatı diye bağırıyorlardı.
And then we found
O sonra bir evet.
the whole thing was
Her şey korkunçtu. Hemen şüpheye düştü bak bizim FBI. Profil oluşturalım hemen.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Kolye nerede?
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Evet, ağaç hareketi hakkında bir dosya açtık şu anda arkadaşlar. Tarikatın hedefi. Etirtet, tarikat. Bakacağız.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow.
Vay
How
canına.
did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Vay be, nasıl anladık ya düşürdüğünü. Şunu alayım bakalım.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Ne oldu lan bu kim?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you?
Rose.
I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
Ne
You're
oldu
mistaking
be?
me for someone else.
If you say so.
Kafasına karıştırdı lan adamın, kadının. Neyse gidelim bakalım. Neyse.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Cinayet tarikatı.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Bunlar kim
Morning,
lan?
Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Dear friends.
Tarikatçı bunlar galiba.
Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Ross biraz sıkıntılı gibi arkadaşlar ama bize ipucu verecek gibi. Oyunla ilgili.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
Cesedi
I'd like to
getirmişler.
take a closer look as soon as possible.
Aç
Lead the
kapıyı
way,
lan.
Sheriff.
FBI.
I'll be right
This
with
is the
you,
Bright
sir.
Falls Sheriff Station.
Yep.
Anything you
Just
need?
here to pay my ticket.
Let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
Kaçır
I guess
bakayım.
you guys don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say.
Korku
He's joking.
saklamışlar yani bildiğin. Ha, burada.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Ölüm nedeni neydi? Hemen şuradan bir fotoğraf çekelim.
They did leave something
Bir.
inside his chest. The body
İki.
shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds.
Savunma yaraları.
Put up a fight.
Mücadele etti. Sonra
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
kalbi yazı yazmak. Vay amına koyayım. Şuradan dava dosyasına koyayım.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Şunları atayım bakayım davaya.
Nah. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Hard to
Yaralar
catch that
burada.
mark before removal. There's definitely something in his chest.
Göğsünde kesinlikle bir şey var diyor. Hadi bakayım cani kadın. Oo.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Siktir. Ne oluyor lan? Adam canlandı amına koyayım. Tarikat işe yaradı.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Sana ödeteceğim diyor.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Işıkta kalmaya çalışın. şimdi?
He can't see me in the light.
Beni ışıkta göremiyor. Işıklar kapalı.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go.
Ne?
He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it. Need to get my gun.
Mevzu karıştı beyler. Zihninde mi canlandı? Evet arkadaşlar, birinci bölümün de sonuna geldik. İkinci bölümü izlemek isteyen varsa hemen kanalımıza abone olup diğer videolara bakabilirsiniz.